Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on an Emirates 777. I'm just talking watches and drinking coffee. Talking watches and drinking coffee. In business class on Emirates. Hi guys, it's Paul Pluta. Back in the saddle making paid reviews. Today I'm doing a paid review for a lady. This is for Cassandra. This is review 90C3. Actually, it's 90C3. Before we start this review, let's do a quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Reverso Grand Date. JJ LeCoultre. Jaeger Lucutra Reverso Grand Date. Okie dokie. So this here is a paid review from a businesswoman. She goes, one of my crazy friends recommended that I ask you for your advice. I am a single woman in real estate. Hey baby! I want to reward myself with a nice watch. I'm in my early 50s. I don't want to spend a fortune, but I want a great investment. What should I invest in? I've been looking at the Rolex blue dial Datejust with a fluted bezel and Jubilee bracelet. Thoughts? Also, I want my name and website on your refrigerator. Cassandra at www.abqladyrealtor.com. Okie dokie. So let's have a bit of a talk about this, Cassandra. Very. I am the horological pontiff. I am the expert, the guru's guru. So let's have a look at this situation and see what we can come up with. It's very fascinating there. Real estate, realty, I tell you what, you can make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money in real estate. That's correct. It's a good, very good industry to be in. The good thing about real estate is, because it's commission based, the more work you put in, you can do exceptionally well. And just having a look, Cassandra's a very good looking young lady herself there. Good on you. Okay, let's talk about what real estate is. An industry where you really need to set the right image. If you're selling properties, you've got to be professional and project the right image. A good friend of mine, Herman, the real estate agent from the Gold Coast, God bless his soul, he always said you needed preferably a German luxury car, a BMW or a Mercedes-Benz. Your wristwatch is also very important. Now, what do I recommend? So I gotta be honest with you. If you're a real estate agent, the best watches I could recommend. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to give you a three-pronged attack. If you are just coming into real estate, or if you things are a bit tough, you might have, let's give you an example, you might have a brand new Toyota Camry, which is a perfectly good vehicle. So what is a good middle class type of watch? Now, I would recommend for a lady the Omega Constellation. That is a great watch. You can get those either in small or medium. I've actually got two, believe it or not, Cassandra. I have two. I've got a small one and I've got a medium-sized one. That is a great watch to have there. It's a very good watch. I would seriously, I think that watch is below $1,000 on the second-hand market. There's a good tell you where that watch normally retails for about 1,500 to 2,500. Second hand, there's a great online site called eLady in Japan. You can get it for about 500 US. You don't want to go too cheap because they tend to be a bit nasty. You want a nice quality one. Okay, next level up. Okay, so instead of having the Toyota Camry, say we are BMW 3 Series or Mercedes-Benz C-Class people. So absolutely 100% Rolex, 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 Rolex. What I love about Rolex is it is waterproof. It is waterproof, which is a really cool trait. It means that you can wear it in the rain. It's waterproof, okay? When you're a realtor, you are often out in hot conditions, door knocking, showing prospects through properties, prospecting. It's really good to have a waterproof watch. The Rolex itself is amazing. Now, in the Rolex range itself there, you've basically got 3 sizes. The original ladies size, now when they talk about sizes, they measure from here to here, excluding the crown. The ladies size traditionally in Rolex was 26 mils. That 26 mils now, if you buy a brand newie, they're 28 mils. Okay, so that's the ladies size. Then you have the mid size, which a lot of lady folk have really gone crazy for mid size. Mid size is proving to be extremely popular, mid-size. About 30, 31 mils, 30 to 31 mils, that sort of size there. Then, a lot of lady folks now, the fashion has gone for big watches. And as you get older, of course, your eyesight goes, and I gotta be honest with you, it's a very important thing. You want to get the 36 mil, which used to be the men's size, but a lot of ladies do like it. So any of those are fine. It's whatever you like. Now, I would honestly say to you, I'd probably go, I had a look at your photo, you're pretty slim. Maybe the ladies, 26, 28 mil would be perfect. Maybe the mid-size. There's a great pre-owned dealer in America. I think you're in America, which is David SW. DavidSW.com. He's a really good pre-owned dealer. Highly recommend him. And then, of course, the next watch. Now, they say that, I gotta be honest with you, when you spend more doesn't mean it's actually longer lasting. It's more delicate, more precious, but it can be more delicate. The top range in watches, you could go for a gold Rolex, yes, solid gold, or you could go for like a Cartier. The thing is, these tend to be not waterproof. The Cartier is not waterproof. It's water resistant. And that's kind of something you'd wear to an expensive event. Okay? The real estate agent's ball, when you close a big deal, it's nice. But those sort of watches, they're not every day. I highly recommend you have 2. Rolex, you either go steel or two-tone. And then you have a high-end. If you really want something amazing, high-end is what I would seriously consider. So, in my opinion there, I really think for everyday work, go Rolex. I would go Rolex steel with the white gold bezel. That's a good Datejust model. even if you went for a Rolex with no date, you don't even, the date can be a bit of a bitch to change all the time. Go for a no date stunner. I think that would be simple, easy. The other thing is, you've said that you wanted the Jubilee bracelet. Think about the Oyster. The Oyster bracelet, I tell you what, they are very, very sporty, young and fresh. And you've got a very young, very cool look there. Why not go for an Oyster bracelet? That's what I would certainly recommend. So my advice to you, Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. Now, would I buy new? Would I buy second hand? Look, it really depends on yourself, okay? Some people, I personally don't buy anything new. I buy everything second hand, but I'm an experienced person in this industry. For yourself, I would probably recommend two good names is either davidsw.com or Kenny Nguyen at Jewelers on Time. They're two good American. They both got online presence. Go and take a look. Would I buy new or second hand? Personally, ladies' watches don't seem to hold. They're a little bit harder to sell than men's, but Rolex ladies is always popular. Gold Cartier is always popular. Steel Omega, I think that's great. The reason I've given you three choices is that I'm not sure what sort of comfort range you fit into. There is nothing wrong with the the steel Constellation from Omega. That's like your Toyota Camry type real estate agent. Your Rolex would be the 3 Series or a C-Class type agent. Solid gold Cartier, that would be, that's like your Beverly Hills Bentley or Porsche type of real estate agent. You've got to pick your niche. Pick your niche. I would say, for a lady like yourself, Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. I think Rolex is where it's at. Why do I say that? Because Rolex is waterproof. That's the most important thing about a wristwatch, because ladies are very clean on the hygiene, so you're always washing your hands and water can get in. This is just the reality. I know a beautiful Japanese lady who bought a tank Francais, and sure enough, the battery went, she took it into Cartier, and presto, water damage, because she had 2 little kids and she was constantly washing her hands, and this is what happens. Rolex has screw down crown. Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. It's like a C-Class Mercedes. It's not offensive. It's not ostentatious. It's professional. You turn up at a client's place in a 3 Series BMW or a C-Class Mercedes, you're professional. Professional. That's what you want to convey as a real estate agent. So, personally, Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. That's what I would go. What size? It's up to yourself. It really is up to yourself. There's nothing, I got to be completely frank with you, there is nothing wrong if you want to buy it new. Buying it new can be fine. If you're buying one and done, sometimes buying new can be good. Yes, there's a shortage of men's Rolexes. Ladies' ones don't seem to be as affected. So you're fortunate that you can go and have a look and you're not discounting in Rolex, unfortunately, isn't what it used to be. It's very, very tough to get discounts now. But, buying a ladies, you never know your luck in the big city. Always ask. Always ask. If you don't ask, you will not receive. So, there you go. That's my advice on buying a wristwatch for a real estate professional. Very important. Great piece of jewelry. You'll love it. Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. Okay, guys. I'm Paul Pluta. That's my professional opinion. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. And don't forget to put some comments down below. Okay, guys, remember, man cannot survive on Google Ads alone. I depend on paid reviews to keep me in the saddle. Please, if you haven't done a paid review, please get me to do one for you. See you later, guys. Oh.
Hey Archie Luxury fans, if you're into luxury, then you gotta be into 66 Buick Rivieras. Check out my son and I, Alex, as we restore this beautiful 66 Buick.
Neighbors are having a picnic, you know, having fun and stuff. Me, I'm doing cars. It's what I've done my whole life.
David SW. David SW. David SW. Who does ArchieLuxury recommend is the greatest grey market dealer in America? There's only one choice, David SW. That's right, guys. I've got to tell you the honest truth. I have for a long time been looking for the perfect answer. Who do I recommend people go to see? Who do I recommend that people can go and buy watches? And I've got to be honest with you. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet is David SW. David SW. David SW. DavidSW.com. That's right, guys. I have been looking for a contact who I can very nicely refer people to. I am not in the selling business. Customer service, I'm too old to sell watches. I'm too old. I like to recommend my viewers to a reliable source. In Australia, I've got some great sources. There's Sydney Watch Exchange with Cove, Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co, Shani at European Watch Gallery. And in America, who is the best source for pre-owned Rolex? For all the hot models? There's only one person I would recommend, David SW. David SW, David SW. That is the premier source for pre-owned Rolex. I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. Guys, if you are looking for a hot Rolex model, there is only one place you can go to. David SW. David SW. David SW. Let's be honest, guys. There's no point schmoozing the dealers, the ADs. They're just a waste of time. Unless you're going to buy 20 pieces, you are wasting your time. What you're better off to do is pay the market premium and go to a good pre-owned dealer. Who do I recommend? David SW. David SW. David SW. That's correct, guys. I want to tell you this now. I 100% stand behind David SW. David SW, the greatest pre-owned dealer in the entire United States of America. That's right. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, for Patek Philippe, for Audemars Piguet, David SW. He even does things like FP Journe. David SW. David SW. David SW. That's right. If you want to buy a pre-owned Rolex, a Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, there's only one good source I would recommend. David SW. David SW. David SW. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, and I'm proud to recommend David SW. See you later. Thank you for watching this channel. Thanks for the well wishes, guys. They've really been, I really got so many nice little emails. That really, it's really cool to receive. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.